Configuration management is all about how you make it. I always say, when you know what you want to make, the rest is how. And configuration management focuses on the mutual creation and use of product information. That's the basic. My name is Frank Ploegmakers. I'm a self-employed interim project manager in the field, mostly of configuration management projects. I help businesses creating an agile configuration management process, good methods, and also applicate those methods in the specific software systems to support the configuration management process, and all at lowest cost. My career in configuration management started approximately 30 years ago already, although at that time it wasn't known as configuration management. I started in a worldwide project to create and use all product information, the product, the process and the equipment information to create a cathode ray tube. At a certain moment I came across ISO 10007 configuration management guidelines, and then it struck me. Basically it was what I was actually doing the whole day, managing a configuration through a life cycle. At that time it wasn't yet known as a configuration management process, and it grabbed my attention. And throughout my career I deployed tens of processes in the area of configuration management at a multitude of customers, but mostly in the machinery and equipment business. Lately, ESG data, and that means environmental, social and governance data, plays also a huge important role within a company. They need to report on that data because of EU mandatory guidelines and directories. ESG means environmental, social and governmental. And specifically the environmental part, how many greenhouse gases do you use? How many hazardous goods? What is the water pollution? How many waste do you create producing and designing your product? All that data needs to be reported. But basically, that data is part of the configuration management data model. And as such, configuration management can be used to automatically create those data reports. Lately, ESG came into place. ESG stands for Environmental, Social and Governance Reporting based upon EU requirements. Let me specifically focus on environmental requirements. It means that for a product, you need to detail all the aspects, all the information of that product towards the environment. And the configuration management process is a process that is very suitable to define that data and to use the process to create all those reports and to be compliant towards EU regulations. And also, it makes your company very sustainable. This means that if you applicate the configuration process in a sufficient manner for the environmental data, it makes your company compliant to new EU regulations, but moreover, the sustainability goals of your company are achieved in the most effective and efficient way. This is exactly why this field configuration management inspires me. It's the sheer scope of the field. It goes across the whole life cycle of your product, and it deals with all the disciplines creating that necessary product information. So you have to work with a huge amount of different people, from technical disciplines, social disciplines, economical disciplines, manufacturing disciplines, supply chain disciplines, a huge amount of disciplines. And what you see now is that it continuously grows. Now ESG becomes important. It's also a discipline that is additional to what we had. And that makes it a very inspiring field of interest. And this is also the reason why I find it very interesting to be a trainer in this field of interest. I like to bring all those disciplines and peoples together. towards one common goal: to get the best configuration management process, method and system configuration available in your company.